I am ready. I'm streaming. Hi, I'm Neil's Meals. I'm here to teach y'all how to cook what I'm making for dinner. I'm waiting on my husband to stream in, so I'm a little out of sorts. But what we'll be making tonight is a dish of Italian sausage and onions and peppers. Um, if you're out there, I'm glad you're here. I'm trying to make this a safe space for everyone, make cooking approachable, and also to make um, cooking seem less mystifying because cooking is not any one thing to anyone. Um, so, that's going on too. I guess I'll start chopping. So I'm just breaking down some peppers. I mean, I'm started slicing, yes. It's my first raid. Thank you so much, Jay Fries. I guess you can give yourself a shout out because you have that power. Uh, Thanks so much for coming. I mean, I know you were just sort of forced in here, but I thank you anyway. I'm making Italian sausage with peppers and onions. Kind of say what I said when I started streaming a few minutes ago, but I might have been talking to nobody. Um, I wanted to do this. I was sort of inspired to do this going to TwitchCon with my husband, Jason. But I'm not going to do games because I'm not a big gamer and I don't have the patience to have y'all throw games at me that are problematic. But I did see a really interesting panel about doing food and drink streams, and so I thought I would throw my hat in the ring and see how I did at it.
What's going on in here?
What's going on? Well, we're cooking. Do you want the other mic?
Sure.
It's in there. And like I had said before, if you were already here, I really just wanted to make this a safe space and for everyone, and also something to sort of demystify cooking. It's not really that complicated when you get down to it. A lot of it is just learning some different methods. So that's kind of where I'm going with this. I called this stream "What's for Dinner" because this is what we'll be having.
And this has always been one of my favorite dishes.
And it's something I just sort of came up with and evolved over time. So to give you a little history, at least for me, about this, this started pretty much with my parents, and they would get
Go ahead. I'm trying to get into the the fridge.
It's hard. I'm sorry.
I must have Diet Coke.
So, with my parents, they would just basically slice green peppers and an onion and fry those up with sausage in a pan. And, you know, basically the sauce would be whatever fat came out of the sausage and maybe some olive oil. And I've done that before. But I decided I wanted something with a little more of a sauce, so now I sort of make a little sauce with it. So, you know, I had 3 bell peppers. We're going to slice these into strips.
Hey, Merrick. And Merrick's mom.
Hello. I'm sorry, I'm watching where my knife is going.
Do not cut your finger live on Twitch. And that's like one of our sharpest knives, too.
Yeah, this knife doesn't look like much, but it's sharp as hell. But sometimes you want that. It's good for, a sharper knife is good for meat, obviously, but also for like fine herbs. Because if you have more of a more dull knife, like I have some knives over there that are fine to cut with, but like this one is especially good on herbs because it's so sharp, so you're slicing through them and not tearing them.
Also, welcome to our kitchen.
Yes, welcome to our 90s kitchen with white Corian counters.
I was noticing chat is a little tough to read on there.
Yeah, I was kind of looking at OBS.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See how the gray isn't showing up well on the...
Yeah, I'll have to change that.
I think a bright white would be good. Here, why don't I can... no, you don't have to do anything.
Oh.
I can do it from in there. It's part of Stream Elements.
Yeah.
So, but I was telling Neil, it's like, this is, you know, you can edit things live and we're just going to kind of iterate on it. It is our first stream, new OBS setup and everything like that. And, but you have me who's been doing it for 5 years, so where I had nobody.
Sorry.
I guess I should take this off if I'm going into the other room. Or how do I turn it off?
Put it in the case.
Oh, just put it in the case.
I'm just a silly goose because what I should be doing first.
How's the audio been?
Yeah, are y'all able to hear me okay? When are we making it? I don't know if I will be able to do that. Let me see. Let me do this. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to turn this pan on. You do not have to use, you can use any pan you want, right? You can use, let me go back to this. You can use a skillet. You can use a pot. I use this because it's big and I don't spill stuff all over the place. You could use one that's stainless steel. This is Hexclad, and it's all right. I got it as a gift. I like it well enough, but like I don't know that I want to use a straight Teflon pan, I guess is what I'm going to say. I went back to chopping and I meant to start the pan. Started jawing up. All right. Good. I'm glad the audio sounds good. All right, so we're going to turn the pan on, maybe a little less than medium, and put in a little olive oil. And let that heat up, and then we can start the sausage. And while that's going, I will continue breaking down vegetables. So I like a white onion in this, but really any onion would work. You could even use a sweet onion. I just like that this is a nice big one. I have trouble finding big yellow onions. Yeah, sweet onion's great. But like if you're cooking it down into something, it can be a little weak. I think this is... All right, that's peeled, and so we're going to cut those into strips just by going through the edge, pole to pole. Ooh, I know this is scintillating content, you know, me chopping vegetables. All right. All right, so we've got all that done. And this pan should be hot enough. So this pan should be hot enough to put these sausages in. So I'm using sweet Italian sausage. If you like hot, you can get hot sausage. If you like, there's mild, I think. This is just what I like. My cooking usually isn't super spicy, so if you like stuff spicy, I would encourage you to put whatever you want to spice your food up. I'm gonna get that ASMR crowd.
Not that Neil doesn't add spice to his dishes. It's just usually
Sparingly.
Sparingly. There you go. Yeah, because especially your dishes always have a lot of flavor. So.
Well, it's not that I don't flavor them, but I don't just feel the need to feel fire in my mouth.
Yeah.
These are not going fast enough.
Sausage in a pan. It's making you hungry. It definitely, when I walked back into the kitchen, it was very oniony.
Okay. So we're going to do that. And put this in the trash. Would you hit the button?
There you go.
All right, I'm going to wash my hands. Okay.
I'm gonna move chat up here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just. The white is showing up better.
Yeah.
So. Don't you think?
Yeah. Well, you can move this over here if you think. Well, no, just leave it there.
Yeah. Although I think you're right. Well, yeah.
In this particular scene, we could move chat over here.
We could do that. Or at least the other side.
Yeah. Like it's scene to scene, isn't it?
Well, except now it doesn't show up on our white countertop.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'll put a...
Move it up there?
Well, I think I'm going to put a darker scrim behind it.
Yeah, you can do that.
Chef and food related emotes. There you go. That's right. We got to do emotes. We haven't even thought about that.
It's been all I could do to get this all put together. Like I've been ordering stuff from Amazon so I could connect these cameras, and
these are.
I had to find one of them, and
Yeah, yeah.
that was sitting next to me.
It was literally sitting next to his computer, and he was looking all over the kitchen for it. But yeah, so this was the camera we were using on a wide shot. We're now using it for the overhead shot. It's a GoPro. And Neil bought a new camera for TwitchCon, a Canon, what is it?
It's a Canon R8.
Okay. So he's using that for our wide shot. So
I set it to a different setting and it looks brighter. So you were saying it was pretty dark.
You did what?
I said I set it to a different mode.
Oh,
and
okay.
It seems brighter.
Yeah, it does seem brighter.
I was worried that it would be too dark in this kitchen, but
No.
it seems to do
I
pretty
mean, we
well.
have, what, 6 overhead lights? We have this one, too.
Yeah, that did put some light into the shot, so leave it on.
Oh, okay. Ooh, it's starting to smell good. The sausages are starting to cook.
I'm just trying to peel some garlic.
Yeah, I mean, for the most part, we tried to keep, use what we had. That's what that's what I did when I first started streaming on Twitch was I used the webcam I had. I used the microphone, the headset and microphone I had. I tried to use everything I had to just make sure I wanted to do it before I spent any money on it.
Well, I bought the camera because I wanted it.
Yeah, well, that was a little different. Yeah, we were wanting it for still shots too, but you could.
The only thing I was really ordering were like USB-C cables.
Yeah, these cables that were running everywhere, and that's about it because we're using your laptop. Oh, a USB hub. We had these mics from when we did Neil's Meals before, so for the most part, it's pretty much what we had. I'm gonna go mess with chat a little bit. What did Zeb say? Oh. Have a great sound. Okay. Yeah, what do you remember what these are?
Holly something.
Of course, it's tiny text.
There's a little bag in there that
Okay.
has the name on it. It's in the box on the chair.
Okay.
All right, let's see how these look. So you're just trying to get some color on them. That doesn't have enough. That one looks pretty good. All right. Yeah, well, it's when I started to do this, my first step really was to go out and grab a bunch of social media accounts so I would have the name. And in some cases, I was too late because other people have been doing it.
Yeah.
That's why some of them are Neil's Meals USA.
Yeah. Some Neils already thought about rhyming meals with Neils.
Yeah. Well, I don't blame them. It's pretty.
For the alliteration of it.
But I don't trust skinny cooks. Is the chat gone here?
No, I think someone needs to say something and then
Oh, okay.
it'll refresh.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah. So I put like a little bit of a background on it.
Oh, yeah. That's good.
That's all I changed. Neil's Meals for Reals or Neil's Meals on Wheels. That works too.
I'm not on wheels.
I know.
I'm not that old yet. Neil's not on wheels yet. I think I wrote in this recipe only 2 cloves of garlic, but I guess we're getting 4.
Ooh, we're gonna have extra garlic.
It doesn't matter. Okay.
All this is doing is making me hungry.
I'm sorry. There's some Nutty Buddies over there if you want to see.
Brought to you by Little Debbie's Nutty Buddy.
I wish. Yeah, if anybody wants to sponsor, go ahead. Come at me, bro.
I'll be back.
Uh-huh. All right. So I got all my vegetables ready. You just kind of want to get, to brown around the edge. It gives you a lot of flavor in the dish, and it helps the sausage. We probably won't get the sausage cooked through at this point. But what I'll do is I'll take them and put them on a plate. So on my Discord server, I started a Discord server, and it's very basic at this point because I just started it. But I did put in Neil's Meals, which is where I'll put stuff, and Your Meals, where you can put in whatever you want. And I put in a sub channel for recipe suggestions if you want. I won't promise I'll make them, but sorry, I just need to get the aluminum foil. All right, so we're going to do that. All right, so into the pan goes 3 sliced bell peppers. You can use any color you want. If you like green peppers, use green peppers. Green peppers come back on me, so I don't super love them. So I use red bell peppers. Sometimes if I want to try to make this really pretty, you can get like a pack of 3 different colors. Oh, you should also take, when you do vegetables like this, you should put a little salt on them, just like a pinch like that. That will help tenderize them and also cause them to release their water. And I'm just putting the lid on to sort of keep the moisture in there.
Welcome, Raiders.
Oh,
Welcome to our kitchen.
Someone raided in. Oh, Samumu raided into me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Samumu. We're just making, let me go back to this one. We're just making Italian sausage with peppers and onions. So far, I've browned the sausage, and I have it still in the pan, and I've put in 3 bell peppers sliced into strips and 1 onion sliced into strips. Oh, except that piece.
That onion must die. Now, did you take... No, the sausages are still in there, right?
The sausages are still in there, but I will take them out at some point. And that is a plate for me to do that.
Now switch to the...
This way I can watch what I'm doing while I'm doing this. Would you hand me one of those Ziploc bags?
A Ziploc bag? Like a big one?
No, one of the old ones.
Old ones.
everybody does their own recycling, right? This is mine. When I have like a smelly onion or something I don't want to deal with in the trash can, I put it in one of these old Ziploc bags I've already used.
Yeah, it's not a fresh Ziploc bag. It's one.
Yeah, it's the second or third use. This can go in there too.
Yes, our garbage is right here.
Yeah.
We're not throwing it on the floor.
The people that lived here before us put it here, and there's a mark on the cabinetry where they did it.
Does that go back in the...
That goes back where, yeah, that stuff goes. So if you're wondering why I'm using a cutting board on another cutting board, it's because this board is wonderful, but it is so big it's difficult to get into the sink to clean it. So the smaller board that I use on top of it. Such an old person thing to do.
Hey, Mango, how's it going?
All right. So we've got kind of a time point here where we're just going to sort of let these cook down. Stir them around a little bit. Smells good.
Smells very good.
They haven't found smell-o-vision yet. Alright, so there's nestled in there. There's a cook. We'll give it a little bit more.
Is chat flashing on the screen for everybody? Or is that just here?
Flashing? I don't see
Yeah,
it.
well, it's not doing it right this second, of course, because you're looking at it. Whoa, what did you just do?
This is the stream manager.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I had set this so I could look at the text, but
I see.
I'm really want it more on.
Yeah, you saw it flash? Okay, well, we'll just keep our eye on it. Stream elements!
Yeah, well, it's hard to find good help.
Yeah.
So let's see. I've got that and that.
I would say in this mode, you just got to make sure your head's not in here.
Don't go too far.
Yeah, don't go too far over.
Yeah, this is all a learning curve.
Yeah. Well, yeah, we set it up earlier and we were like moving the inset camera and where this goes and where that goes. We're also not used to filming in our kitchen.
No. And I mean, this whole production has to be collapsible because I do have to use this kitchen.
Yeah.
Like, there are some YouTubers who I've seen build another kitchen in their home, and I'm like, I don't think I'm ever going to be to that point.
I don't think we're at that point.
No, certainly not.
Would you like another Coke?
Yes. All right.
Also, our fridge is right next to the camera.
Yeah, well, I have limited options. All right, so we don't have much to cut right now, but I can do this. I can drain these. Can you get me that colander?
Which one?
The green one.
This one?
Yep. So, in this, we'll call for 1 can of petite diced tomatoes. Any brand. I'm not brand loyal for this. I like the petite diced ones because they cook down into the sauce, and they don't. The larger dice tends to never want to cook down because they put in calcium chloride, which keeps them firm. I don't super love that. And then I think these still have it. Yeah, they do. But because they're so small, they cook faster. This is one of those safety can openers. Gives you a little tiny pair of pliers on it.
Yeah, it's a different type of
little tiny pair of pliers.
it's a different type of can opener because it cuts it along the side instead of kind of
yeah, but it's
like the normal way.
But
The way of cutting it from the top.
But
it cuts it from
it's
the
nice
side.
because it gives you the lid.
Yeah.
And you can put the lid back on. Like this tomato paste, I used half this can and stuck it in the freezer with that lid.
Yeah.
All right. So.
Well, you don't have that hard, sharp edge either, like when you normally use a can opener. Like I was using that can opener I did blueberry muffins a few weeks ago, and I couldn't figure out how to get the can opener off of it because it like latched onto it, and Neil was like, just twist it the other way, and I didn't even think about doing that. So.
Well, the other thing you have to do is you have to have that doesn't work well if you don't have the can on the counter surface because it needs sort of the friction.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it like destroyed the can too. It's like
Yeah. Let's see how this looks. Maybe I need some more, but I think I'm going to take these out for now.
there you go. Oh, I just put the bigger camera.
Oh, thank
the closer
you.
camera.
I wasn't thinking. I need that tiny little Stream Deck. The one with like 6 buttons on it.
Yeah, this is just gonna make you hungry for food. Sorry.
So I'll take these.
Got it upside down.
I've got it upside down. So I'll take these. I've taken the sausages out. I'm going to put a piece of aluminum foil over them just to keep them warm if I can keep the aluminum foil in the box.
Let's go eat, Samumu.
Yeah, if you need to go eat. Go
Thanks
eat.
for the raid.
But thank you for rating, and it was, like I said before to you, it's great seeing you at TwitchCon, and you can. These videos will get saved. I'll put them on YouTube. I don't know how long Twitch does them, and
I think it's like
14 days or something.
Yeah, I want to say 2 weeks. So he put them in the microwave just to kind of keep them warm.
Yeah.
Kinda isolated.
Yes.
Not to heat them or anything.
Keep them out of the way. Yes, you don't put aluminum foil in the microwave oven. I learned that the hard way years and years and years ago. Bye, Samumu. Have a great dinner. Sorry you can't be enjoying this with us. And this, Jason got me this apron. It's a really nice apron, but it's a YouTube channel's apron. But I really like this YouTube channel, Glenn and Friends. He does recipes that are like from old cookbooks, and it's always very interesting learning like how food used to be and how it's morphed into what it is now. Coming over for a plate. Well, you're welcome at any time.
Yeah, Punk Pack. We were at TwitchCon.
We were at TwitchCon.
Yep.
Oh, this is starting to look good. Okay. So that's cooking down. You have to get it cooked down to like how you want it. I like the peppers cooked down a little more. Really for me, I should probably just dice them. Probably, I would probably enjoy that better. But cut the strips in half or something. Well, I have a problem with the stove too, so it's one of those. It's got like an inset burner and the outside burner, and the outside burner is not as hot as the inside burner. Oh,
Half your face is cut off.
I have a corner.
Yeah.
I have a corner cut. It,
Yeah. And here in Florida, you really only get electric. There's not much. You can't go in the ground because, we're near sea level. So.
Yeah. I really think that this is, well, if they had plumbed gas here, they would have done it in the slab.
Yeah.
I
Hard
guess,
to cook on. Yeah. Yeah, we just didn't really have an option here, unfortunately. Is the sizzling coming over Neil's mic?
you might have to turn it up for that.
Yeah, it's a little bit of a late dinner. Well, I just ended my stream at 7, and then usually we start cooking right after I stop streaming. So, but yeah, we're usually pretty late eaters. We usually eat around in the 8 o'clock hours usually when we eat. The sizzle is excellent? Okay. All right. Okay, good. Good.
Silk Song would work up an appetite, yeah.
that it definitely did. That last box. I got some
So now's about the time you want to put the garlic in. Maybe switch it over.
switch to the big one. I think you can do hotkeys until we get. So yeah, Neil has a garlic press. He's just putting the garlic into the press and then mushing.
Yeah,
it.
you just, I mean, you can sit there and mince it into little pieces if you want to, but I just don't have the patience for that, and this works just as well in my estimation. Let's get rid of these.
Oh yeah, we didn't empty the dishwasher before we started. Oh well.
No, we didn't.
It's okay.
You can smell it.
Yeah. Wish there was smell-o-vision.
All right. So now I need this. Oh, wait.
Are you like clearing an area for the?
Well,
Tomato paste?
There was some garlic that was sticking, so I was trying to get
okay.
it out. Where's the one I want? Here, I'll just use this one.
It smells really good.
So that was about half a can of tomato paste. I may put a little more in. And you just kind of want to let that fry a little bit. Get you some color. Mix it into the vegetables. And it'll sort of stick to the pan. Of course, it won't do this on a Teflon pan. And it'll kind of caramelize. And then we're going to put in some white wine. And I have to figure out how much white wine this is. So this isn't going to be enough.
So just pour all of your white wine.
No, this wasn't. This was about that much of a bottle. Okay, so that was probably half a cup. or maybe a cup.
I was gonna say maybe a cup.
No, it's not a whole bottle.
Not the whole bottle.
All right, and it'll sort of form the sauce. That is not enough. Fortunately, I had another one.
I actually didn't realize, because I usually don't sit here and watch Neil cook. I didn't realize how much wine went into into this dish.
Surprise. All right. Let's see. Let me think about this. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Tomatoes.
Yep.
All right, so he strained those petite diced tomatoes, and now he's putting those in. Now it's smelling winey in here.
Sorry.
No, no, it smells good.
I was trying to see.
Is it a sweet or dry white wine? Asks Deb.
Oh, okay. That's a good point. And I wanted to address that. So, switch me.
Oh, okay.
So, let's talk about cooking wine for a second. Let me stir this first. But would you put the lid on it?
Yeah.
Let's talk about wine for a second. In the store, you can find some stuff called cooking wine. It's generally heavily salted so that it will stay good in your pantry. It is generally not very good. So what I recommend is I basically just buy the cheapest bottle of whatever wine I want. And it has to be, let's put it this way. I wouldn't use a wine that I would want to drink, but I would use a wine that I would drink. Because when you put wine in food, generally you're going to concentrate that flavor. So if it's a bad flavor to start with, it's not going to help your dish. I would use, in this case, a Pinot Grigio is what I'm using. You could use a Sauvignon Blanc. I would not use a Chardonnay because the oakiness has a tendency to throw the dish off. And it's a dry white wine. Like, I don't typically use a sweet wine. Probably the only thing that I would use a sweet wine in for something like this is if I was using, like, Marsala. Well, I will be posting, so there is a Discord channel that should show in my about. And I will be putting this. The problem is I don't have all of this. This is all from memory that I'm doing this. So this is not from a recipe. So I'm kind of addressing the recipe as I cook. Let's do. I've grabbed the mouse upside down again. So let's take a look at this, right? So you can see how the tomato paste has sort of thickened the wine, and that will cook down and reduce some more. It will help continue to cook these vegetables. And the tomatoes will sort of break down. In fact, we can give this a little more. And I'll put it on a little tilt. So it can, in the top of the refrigerator door, there's a box of tomato paste. I'm going to put a little more in this.
This tube of tomato paste?
Yeah. So the tomato paste in a can is cheaper, but I like this for like small applications of it. I meant to do that. All right. I just want it to be a little thicker. So put in about that much.
And you're just why do you think it needs it? Just to thicken it?
It makes it thicker.
Yeah.
Like the thickening agent in this that will make it be able to stick to the pasta is the tomato paste.
Okay. Yeah, would you say that the sauce is pretty much the wine and the kind of the cooked down
you've got
tomatoes?
You've got the fond or the browned bits on the bottom of the pan from cooking the sausage and from cooking the vegetables.
Yeah.
I don't have a lot of that in this because this is a semi-nonstick pan. And then there is the wine. And to give you some perspective on what I was talking about with the wine, yeah, I like the tubes of tomato paste as well. This wine is, I think, like $4.50 at Costco. I try.
Wow, it's the cheapest thing at Costco.
Not the cheapest, but pretty close.
That's cool, Merrick. It's a really good can opener. The science behind cooking, yeah, there is. Neil has taught me quite a bit about just the science behind it, a lot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, this is just sort of stuff I've accumulated for years. This can go back in the refrigerator.
Here, you can hand it to me.
Huh?
All right, go ahead.
Yeah. Hello. Sorry, I'm too close. All right. That is going too much. All right. So we've put this. Let me take a minute here. I've got this printout of what I think goes in
You're
it.
kind of checking things off as you do them.
Yeah.
I would say normally for this dish, he's not using a recipe. You just kind of do it.
Okay.
Do you need me to start the water or anything?
We're not quite there.
Not quite there? Okay.
So I'm going to put in about maybe 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. Just the stuff you buy in the store. I guess it just depends on how Italian seasoning you want it to taste.
Yeah.
And I'm going to throw in a bay leaf. I'm probably going to throw in 2 because these bay leaves are little. Bay leaf is funny. If you ask what a bay leaf tastes like, nobody can really tell you. But they can tell if it's not there, if it's supposed to be there.
You just have to remember to kind of take your bay leaves out.
Yeah,
At
they
the
don't really
end.
break down.
Yeah.
I mean, I think they're technically edible, but it's not pleasant. All right. Okay. Oh, there is something I want out the freezer. I'm going to leave it like this because I don't want to make y'all sick.
Oh, from you getting close to the...
Yeah.
Oh, you're having to move the camera. What do you need? The bouillon cube?
Yeah. I think I had this like that.
See if you got it back. That's pretty close.
Did I get it back?
Yeah, it looks like
All
it.
right. So, if you get good Parmigiano Reggiano cheese, it comes with a rind.
Oh, is that the rind from Parmesan?
This is a rind from a Parmesan. It makes the sauce really good. I don't always have this, but when I get one, I just put it in the freezer and pull it out for stuff like this.
Oh, you're going to put the whole thing in there.
Yeah. Why not? I think this is going to need a little more water.
So you're adding water?
A little bit. Probably about that much. It has to have time to simmer.
Yeah.
So we're doing the simmering. We'll do that so that it'll concentrate, it'll thicken. All right. Oh no. I'm sorry about that. So, yep, I did this. I would say that Parmesan rind is optional. Like, I'm writing it as optional. But since I have one, I'm putting it in there. And if you ever have one like that, it's really good in soup or any kind of, like if you're making a big pot of tomato sauce. Excellent. Excellent addition. And if you leave it in there long enough, you can actually just eat it.
Oh, I was going to ask that.
Like
Do you
I
have
put
to
it
take
in that
out?
chicken spaghetti.
Right.
And remember, we found it in there, and
Yeah.
we ended up eating it. It was a little tough because it hadn't been in there very long. Oh, mafia ties. My dad was in the vending machine business, and they had him running bottles of moonshine and pool tables. You know, I haven't tasted this at all. I know that's totally out of character.
Yeah. Usually when Neil's cooking, there's like, when I go to clean the kitchen, there's 4 or 5 spoons in the sink from him tasting it.
That needs some salt.
Needs salt. So I guess part of this is you taste it and see if it needs stuff along the way. He has kind of like a dish of kosher salt, just kind of
Yes,
at the side.
but you don't have to use kosher salt. I use kosher salt because it's easy to grab and sort of get the amount you want in there right. But I also have table salt. I have a little thing of table salt over there that I'm going to put into the pasta because it's a lot cheaper.
What are you looking for when you know it's done?
Well, the right flavor, but like, are the vegetables cooked as much as I want them?
Okay.
Is it the right thickness? Give me the jar of chicken bouillon.
The jar. Okay. In here?
Yeah.
You mean better than bouillon?
Yes, Better Than Bouillon. I am not sponsored by Better Than Bouillon. This is a very large jar because I got it at Costco. I don't know if you can see the label there.
Here, let me change it to a different scene.
Can you see
There
the
you-
label?
It's a little dark. It's okay.
But anyway, this stuff is the best deal, I think, in the grocery store.
Yeah. You use it too, Deb? Yeah.
I think it says on here, it has 100 servings in this container. And so if you take a teaspoon of this and mix it into a cup of warm or hot water,
Do you need me to?
I was going to get the little rubber thing.
Yeah.
You can make pretty good broth, like broth that tastes good.
I loosened it.
You did, sugar. You have to be careful with this because it's salty. So you don't want to put, you can get reduced salt. I just can't get it at Costco. But I'm going to put about that much, which is probably about a teaspoon and a half, I think. And I just sort of keep the spoon in there to sort of melt off of it. If you were, well, I guess you couldn't make this totally vegetarian with Italian sausage in it, but
Well, you could have the, what is it, fake sausage, whatever that's called.
I don't know if they do the Italian sausage in a vegetable format.
Oh, okay.
All right. So it is kind of thick, and you kind of have to move it around a little. I once put this stuff into something, but didn't really stir it around. It was probably jambalaya, and when you got to that, there was the salty patch in the middle, and it was
It didn't
bizarre.
stir it enough. Yeah.
So I think now we can probably start the water. So I have a big pot. Just use that as a colander. Sorry for loud pots. Hopefully I didn't break anyone's eardrums.
Oh yeah, you would not want to directly eat bouillon.
No, but if you mixed it with water, it would be okay.
Yeah.
One of the things I've enjoyed for a long time is America's Test Kitchen. And they actually did a test of chicken stocks and broths, where they just basically warmed them and were sipping them.
Oh yeah, that's right. I remember you watching that.
And the hosts really liked the Better Than Bouillon that they threw in there.
Yeah.
All right, so we have a pot of water. And since we're using electric, it's on the slow climb to boil.
Do you need me? Are we heating up this bread at all, or are we just gonna?
See how it is. I don't know if you have to heat it, because we did cook it.
Yeah, it's been cooked. We have kind of a half a loaf of a baguette. We froze it after we ate it a few weeks ago.
Well, that's simmering.
Yeah. I mean, it seems fine.
So what I'm going to do now is take these sausages and cut them up. Now, when I was a kid,
Hey, Pixel Mog. It is happening.
it is happening. I finally started my own stream. It only took 5 years of watching my husband to do it. So I like to slice them and put them back into the sauce. You can see these aren't done. They're kind of pink.
That was just an excuse to use the Spock yelling emote.
Pain! Terrible pain!
Yeah. Yes, he's working that sausage.
Y'all are terrible. I don't think I can do more than one at a time. One of the reasons I'm using this sharp of a knife
Yeah, I was gonna say that's our sharpest knife
is
again.
because it cuts through the sausage good and doesn't like tear at it. Or I guess I should say it cuts through it well.
I was about to correct it, but I didn't. He's
Well,
self-corrected.
I'm self-correcting.
Yeah.
Okay.
When you get a Neil, get the self-correcting Neil.
I don't know why you'd want a Neil exactly, but
For good meals.
for good meals.
Yeah.
So you could just put these sausages back into the sauce whole and serve like 1 or 1.5 to people. I slice it up because I just think it makes sort of a more uniform, less having to cut things up in your spaghetti meal. Y'all have gotten
Yeah.
to watch me chop up a lot.
Yeah, when you're eating an Italian dish, you don't want to be cutting, right? You just want to be able to use your fork and eat. So yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, technically these get soft enough you could probably eat them with just a fork.
Or cut them with a fork.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's got to be bite size, exactly.
But the other thing I think that when you put this into the sauce, it makes the sauce good.
Yeah.
And the sauce gets into the
Well, you
sausage.
kind of cooked them in the same pot with the sauce already, so
Yeah.
it kind of got some of the drippings from when you cooked it.
Yeah. And then I like to do this. I like to get as much of that as I can and put it back on it.
Ooh. Look at that technique.
So, oh, it's boiling.
Just, okay.
So if there are juices in the plate, you want to make sure they go in too, because you've paid for that flavor.
Let me switch. There you go. In. Oh, you added a little bit more water?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Usually my job is also setting the table. Well, also my other job is cleaning the kitchen.
And you do it so well, sugar. That's the end of cutting stuff up. Kiss the cook. I haven't gotten one of those.
What? I get to kiss the cook?
You do. You get to kiss the cook. Oh, by the way, I'm gay.
I think most of the people know that.
Yeah, I didn't put a tag in though.
Yeah.
So, what's the word? It's started. Get me the little scale. You can serve this over any noodles you want.
Do you need the
Yeah.
thing?
Let me taste that. Because it changes a lot after you put the sausage
Yeah,
in.
one thing we've had to get used to since our daughters have moved out is scaling dishes for two.
Yes.
Again.
And so what I was going to say is this, we have served 5 people with this, but each person basically gets just one sausage. So you probably want to cook a little more pasta. We will probably have this twice. So we'll cook, I'll cook the sauce.
will we?
Well, I'll cook the sauce one night, and
Okay.
we'll probably only eat half of it.
Okay.
Do you want to eat
We'll get some more bread.
2.5
No.
Italian sausages?
No. no, that's okay.
Because I don't.
I just need to put it on our plan.
That's fine. Give me the scissors. So, adjust yours accordingly. I'm only going to cook maybe a little over half of this, because this is a whole pound. And I'm using linguini because that's what I like with it. But you could use spaghetti, or you could use penne, or rigatoni, I guess, would probably be good.
How much are you doing for two? Half a pound.
This is a little more than half a pound. I'll take it down to half a pound because we have bread. So that's half a pound.
Yeah, we are. So yeah, I have 3 daughters. Neil's stepdad,
Yeah, I never thought I'd have any, so it's weird.
and they're all grown up. They're all in college or moved or past college or didn't go to college.
Yes, that's sad.
But it's okay.
So I talked about pasta. You can use any pasta you want. I would save some of the pasta water out because I usually do add some into the end and it makes the sauce very silky. It's the starch in the water. Load up on carbs, yeah. Would you give me a gallon bag to put this in? Hopefully this stream has been not stuttery and everything. Because he does his over wire, but I do mine over wireless, so.
Watch the recording or the vlog.
Yes. You can put that in the pantry. Well, so here in Florida, it's very humid. And like I grew up in Virginia, and in Virginia, if you had bugs, it was because you're dirty. And here in Florida, you just have bugs. It's like you don't have any control over it. Like I pulled rice out, I don't know, it's been 2 or 3 weeks ago.
Before TwitchCon.
Oh, it was before TwitchCon, and there were bugs in it, and it had been in a sealed container, and I'm just like, oh my goodness, I'm not.
Yeah, very, very much ew.
Yeah, well, I got rid of it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's beginning to look right. Yes, but it's that humidity that is why I'm always using Ziploc bags. Well, and I don't want smelly onions in my trash. And if I put them out, and our big trash cans in the garage, so
Arizona gets bugs too.
Yeah. I visited Arizona, and the weirdest thing in Arizona to me was that the cold water and the hot water were the same temperature. If we're getting down to these, we're in a toilet paper towel emergency. This is too much glue. Really? Whatever.
It's a hard water? Yeah. Yeah, we have a water filter here.
We get a lot of calcium buildup. The water here is very hard. And the water is sulfury.
Yeah.
So we have a filter so it doesn't smell like it's farting when you shower.
Yeah.
That's looking good. The taste of it needs a little salt. Just a little.
Water?
Water?
Or maybe Neil says it differently.
I like the way I say water. Water. Would it be better if I said it like that? Water. I just say things. I do. I mean, I have a bit of a drawl. I get it from my folks. My dad is from the mountains of Virginia, and he sounded like he was one of those people who answered the phone yellow instead of hello. And my mom sounded basically kind of like Scarlett O'Hara.
Uh-oh.
What did I do?
You grabbed.
Sorry about that. I don't have little buttons, so I'm trying to use a mouse, and I have a tendency to grab this mouse because it's small.
I can give you the other.
Well, I got this one because it was plastic.
Yeah.
Because I'm around food.
No, I give you my old Stream Deck if you want.
Oh, yeah, maybe. I know you wanted to take it to work. Oh, this sounds like it's starting to boil, but not yet. So now we're
still waiting. We're still waiting on the water
on the electric
to boil.
stove to boil the pasta. I went too far the other way. So let's see. We've got.
Yeah, you have to remember when you're looking at this, right is left and left is right. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm looking at that.
Yeah.
So let's see. We have one package of Italian sausage. Like I said, you can get whatever kind you want. Mine was Kroger brand and sweet. I don't like. If you like things spicy, you could get the spicy sausage, the hot Italian sausage, and you could add red pepper flakes to it. I'm very unlikely to do that. You want 3 bell peppers cut into strips, 1 onion cut in half, then sliced pole to pole. Basically just cut it up into strips. 2 cloves of garlic minced, or more if you prefer, like I just used 4. I would say 4 ounces of tomato paste. Tomato paste comes in a 6-ounce can. And I ended up using 3 ounces out of, because it was half a can. And then I had to use some of the stuff in the tube. 1 can of petite diced tomatoes drained. 1.5 teaspoons of Italian seasoning. If you don't think it tastes strong enough, add a little more. 1 or 2 bay leaves. I used 2 because they were small. Parmigiano rind if you have it. And I would say that it does need the bouillon.
What is the pasta dance?
It's like the safety dance, but not.
Oh, it's close. It's close. I see bubbles. You know it's boiling when the bubbles reach the top.
Tiny
Not quite.
bubbles
Not quite there.
in the wine. That was Don Ho. I know this part is boring. I'm trying to figure out how to
fill space when
make
things
this
are
is
cooking.
interesting.
At least you're not baking or anything that takes like an hour.
If I was going to do baking, you would have, like if it was cookies, you'd have making the cookies, so you could talk about making the cookies while you're making the cookies. Or you can, make like some kind of glaze or something.
Yeah.
But like I said, after this evening, I'll write this up and it'll go onto the Discord. And I don't know if I can post it to the VOD, but I'll probably put it in the description of the YouTube video.
I can't remember if the videos have descriptions or not. But yeah, YouTube will
Top
definitely have a
3
description.
baked goods I like.
Okay.
Well, top 3, yes, I accepted VOD, even though I thoroughly dislike it. Well, we aren't to the point of a Neil's Meals cookbook, because I would have to have a lot more streams like this before I could have enough recipes to make one.
What are we doing next week?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet.
Okay.
Oh, it's boiling. All right. So you want to salt your water.
All right, hold on. Let me switch scenes.
So that was some salt. Oh, it boiled over a little bit. I would say however much you want. But if you don't salt the water, your pasta is not going to taste great. And then you put in your pasta. Don't break your pasta, but I had a few little pieces of broken in there. And you just let it cook for a second. And then we'll get this thing. I try to push it down in there. Oops. And I would say to you to cook your pasta as per the directions of the pasta you've chosen. Because nothing I say here will make a difference. I typically do not cook them to the time they say. I know these say like 11 minutes, so I'll check them at 7.
So I'm going to cut bread.
Oh, okay. Here, I'll just do this.
Ugh. Hello,
Oh,
I'm Jay
in the
Fries, the bread expert. Can you get me the knife?
Yeah.
We have a US, I don't know if that'll show up, not really. It's USS Enterprises cutting board for our bread. For this, I usually just, I just do kind of those size wedges, not very big. What are you laughing at? Is it a little al dente?
It's very al dente right now.
I usually take it as far as I can, and then on the end piece, I cut it in half, and I eat it.
And you give me the other half. So we're gonna eat on stream. Something you said you didn't want to do.
I know. Yes, I am the lovely assistant. Do you want me to cut these in half, or do you think that's good enough?
That's fine.
Okay. You have to have a nice little pattern.
It looks like they're coming apart anyway.
Yeah. We usually serve it with some olive oil, although this dish is really good for using the bread with the sauce. But I usually get this out, put some pepper in there. And then put some olive oil. Bread is done.
Well, I'm probably going to serve this on a plate because it's
Yeah, for this, we
It's
usually
hot.
do it on a plate. Although we have some bowls that are kind of flat, which would probably be acceptable too. They look kind of like this.
they're sort of pasta plates.
Pasta bowls, I guess. They're very flat, wide bowls. But yeah, usually Neil serves this on plates. Oh yeah, you didn't realize I'm wearing a TOS uniform? Yeah, usually we use the bread. Uh-oh, we're being moved. What are you doing?
Sorry.
What are you trying to get to?
My thing that I do Parmesan cheese
something
with.
in the dishwasher.
Yeah. All right, I'm moving you back. Close your eyes if you don't like it.
Well, I moved to the smaller scene, so it's a little bit.
I was trying to get
powerful.
I was trying to get this. This is a
Here, move it to the left.
microplane.
A microplane for the Parmesan cheese.
Yep.
Do you have the Parmesan cheese?
No, I'm getting that now. Extreme close up.
You call them bowls.
Huh?
Oh, I was just reading chat. Do we need Coke refreshes? Yours is pretty good.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm probably doing weird stuff on my microphone. Yeah, yeah. Well, you know, it's funny. These were originally made for wood. It's called a wood rasp, and chefs started buying them in hardware stores, and so that company that made those basically turned into the microplane company and started putting handles on them. But it does make the cheese just so ever feather light, and it just sort of melts into the dish. It was one of those happy accidents that the company found out about. There are all sorts of things like that. Like, what was it? Listerine was invented as a toilet cleaner, and trying to think of what else I know. I don't know. That's enough of a factoid. I don't know. I don't know how it jumped from toilet cleaner to a mouthwash. I have no idea.
Yeah, we know.
But it would have been.
I
I don't even know if they still make the yellow flavor. Remember, because it used to just be that yellow.
That yellow gets rid of toilet rust. Exactly. I guess so.
So this is thickened up nicely.
Definitely thickened up. Here, let me switch to the overhead.
This is thickened up nicely. There's that piece of Parmesan. It's sort of melted and gotten soft and floppy. And so it's really thick. I'll probably put some of the pasta water in
it. Tide Pods, that's true.
Tide Pods. Yeah. I never understood that. Yes, people in general are nuts and are unreliable.
It's almost done.
It is almost done.
You're going to have to come up with fact sheets for when there's nothing to talk about and you're waiting.
Yeah, I guess I will. I want to make sure this is not all tied up in a knot.
Yeah, I hate when the pasta clumps together and doesn't get cooked all the way. You can taste it.
It's not done yet.
Yeah, oh yeah, not done.
Oh, Argentina. Well, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, welcome. It is actually a Star Trek shirt.
Yeah, clumped pasta is terrible. I would say that needs another minute and a half at least.
Yeah. So yeah, usually we taste the pasta before we don't just rely on the timer. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I mean it's a good kitchen. I mean the cabinets could use some work, but
it's funny because I really.
Oh yeah, you don't like the white counters.
I don't like the white counters, and I don't like. But you can see the start of it right there. Is that I have this 45-degree angle because in the 90s they could not build a house without a 45-degree angle in it somewhere. We have them all over this house. I did try to come in and neaten up before the stream.
We do leftovers sometimes now. That's what Neil was saying is this dish is probably going to make, we're not going to be able to eat all of that sauce with just us. So we'll probably have it again later on in the week.
I keep them so for the first eating, they'll be separate. I will put the sauce on top of the pasta. For the second eating, I will probably heat up the sauce and stir pasta into it. And that's better, I think. But you don't want to. You would never get pasta out of it once you put it in it, and you don't want to leave pasta and sauce because it just gets mushy.
Mushy, yeah. Yeah, so, yeah, he's cooked enough pasta for us to eat it tonight. But the sauce is what he's going to save for leftovers later on in the week. And he'll cook fresh pasta for that dish. What do you think?
That's about done.
Is that done? Wow. Yeah, that's done.
So I'll take a ladle
So you're taking some of it?
of pasta water, put in there,
So you're putting the pasta water inside the
sauce.
sauce?
And if you notice, it sort of it loosens and then it sort of thickens back up. But the good thing about using pasta water is it is already seasoned.
Have we ever made our own pasta? We have not made our own pasta.
I have not.
Have you done that, Pixelmog?
I could try, I guess. Give me the two little, the little ones.
Well, what?
I can get it.
What do you mean?
I'll just use this.
Oh, the little, this. Here.
I got it.
Okay.
I use this towel. So, of course, drain the pasta.
He's draining the pasta off camera. Part of the hardest part was kind of figuring out what camera angles to use, which I'm sure will kind of mess with that. Heard it's a lot of work. It would be nice to try.
There's a guy who, I don't know if he's on TikTok or whatever. So, I've got pasta there. That's pasta. Turn that off.
Turning off that.
We'll get a couple plates.
Where are you going to plate it? Press switch cameras.
Switch it back to this. Alright, so, I've got 2 plates. I'll hold a plate up. And we need to take a picture.
Yes.
Oh, give me that back.
What you're saying is we can't dig right into it. We got to take a picture. For the social medias.
Yeah.
Would you like some pasta?
What?
I know, we usually eat pretty late. It's 8:30.
This is about...
Anytime my 9 o'clock streams are running late, this is why. I'm hungry too.
Well, unfortunately, it takes a little while to make this.
Well, I haven't taken the sauce off.
No,
Yeah,
but
this is a longer dish to make. Yeah.
I mean, there are
Neil's just plating the pasta.
there
right
are
now.
places that I could have hurried this up. Like I could have started the sausage immediately when I was chopping the vegetables, but I was slow to start chopping the vegetables because I was waiting for people to come in. And
That's true. Yeah, we usually do eat pretty late, between 8 and 9.
and I guess switch it back to that camera so I'll
The
show.
upper camera?
Yeah.
All right.
So this is still.
This is
Boiled.
where the
We
salt
should-
boiled over.
Yeah, that is where the salt boiled over. All right, so give this a nice stir, and I just swung some out, so happy me. All right. So that's what the sauce looks like. And I've got this cafeteria lady spoon that I like to
Whoa.
use. So you have to look for, oh, I got it on the plate. I guess this won't be the one for the picture. I would say that's probably about enough.
Yeah.
Maybe a little of the sauce. And get like a little of the sauce. I guess it'll be this one. I have to be more careful.
This is making me really hungry now. You sure that's going to be enough for another meal? Yeah, I guess it's enough.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
All right, so we'll put the lid on that. And then I will dust this. Just go to talking. With some Parmesan. And this is
That's it.
This is dinner. This is what we're having for dinner. I've answered the question. Here, I'll hold it up a little bit.
Well, I was going to hold it on the overhead, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Hold it under the overhead.
Ta-da!
So that's what it looks like. If I had some parsley, I would chop it up and put on it too. But I don't. So what I'm going to do is take my phone
Oh, yeah, take a picture.
and take a picture with the bread.
There you go. Exactly.
You think that's good?
Yep, looks good.
All right. Well, I want to thank y'all for joining my stream. We are going to go and eat this now. So
Do we want to raid out to another?
we can try writing out. I don't know
Yeah,
how
I'm
to
going
do
to show
it.
you how to do that.
Yeah.
So go back to the stream manager
Yeah.
and see this little parachute.
Mm-hmm.
Click that. That's going to show you different places that you can raid.
Is it someone actually?
A lot of them do food and drink because you're doing food and drink.
Yeah. There's casual gaming.
Mm-hmm.
I think we'll do. Although he's been on for 4 hours. Maybe we'll just go to casual gaming because we know them.
Okay. Looks like he's doing a charity stream too. And just click Start Raid.
All right.
And then go back to OBS.
Well,
All right.
we're gonna stream out to Casual Gamer. We've he has streamed out to them before, and I don't have stream messages because I didn't like raid messages because I didn't do any of that yet.
Yes, all the burners are off, so we're safe. Yeah, thank you, Flaming Baguette.
Thank you all for joining me. I really appreciate it. This has made my first stream special. No, it really has.
Yeah.
It really has. And I will certainly be back next Saturday. I may also stream during the middle of the week. Probably if I'm doing that, I'm going to do baking. So I think we're going to raid out now.
All right.
Y'all have a good rest of your night. Have a good
Give
evening.
it a few seconds before you hit raid now.
Okay. And also, eat something. Eat something good. Seriously. You deserve it. Bye, y'all.